How's it going, guys? Today we're going to be doing a first impressions of a razor I just acquired. So it's called the Henson razor by Henson Shaving, and I purchased this from the razorcompany.com. They ship this pretty quick. It's from a Canadian artisan. I don't know much about them, to be honest, but what I do know is it's made out of aluminum, and this is pretty new. What I do think is cool about it is it doesn't have a flat edge to help you find the correct shaving angle. This kind of reminds me of my Blackbird, how it has a slanted angle to help you find the angle more intuitively when you're shaving. So it's pretty cool. It is anodized. You could choose from a bunch of different colors. Here's the posts, base plate. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's got interesting lather channels over here. Yeah, so this is just a first impressions. I have one thing that I'm concerned about is, I don't know if this is the mild version or the aggressive, because they have two versions and it doesn't really say on the razor company's website. But other than that, like, yeah, I have no idea. I just don't know. And I don't think it said on the box, but I'll double check the box later. But we'll be using a fresh Kai. They do recommend you use Astras, which I actually have been using more recently, but whatever. Like, I just wanted to throw this in just in case it was the mild version. A little bit of a sharper blade would help remedy that. So we're gonna torque it down. This is a little bit of a longer handle than I'm used to, but it does have a it is pretty grippy. It's got some light knurling indentations, I would say. So no blade overhang. This is kind of what it looks like. Wow, it looks like there's very little blade gap. I don't know, it's like there, but it's like not huge. Yeah, it's interesting. It's a cool design. But yeah, I wanted to try something aluminum. It's only 36 grams, which I thought was pretty cool. And what was I gonna say? Well, yeah, I thought it was cool to pick this up because this is made out of aerospace grade aluminum, which is actually more durable than your typical Zamac pop metal that you see in, like, you know, something like the Mercure 34C. Anyways, today we'll be going with back to the B10. So I was playing around with it last night, lathering it, and I think I figured out a good way to get a good lather with it because I have been struggling. Basically, you gotta load heavy as hell, and if I push down a little bit more, the part that's not jelly will be able to pick up the soap more, or maybe it's just getting easier because it's getting broken in more. I don't know, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, for the soap, I'm actually very excited to use this. This is called this is a new release by Barrister and Mann. It's called, frankly, My Pear. Of course, by Barrister and Mann. This is like a fall scent, and I love it, guys. It's freaking awesome. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Dickens. Dickens Revisited, which I did try. I didn't try the original Dickens. Complete different scent notes, but that one I think was like meant to be like reminiscent of a dessert or like a sweet treat or something. Like something his mom cooked, something like that. So it doesn't remind me of it in that way, but I have the scent notes. It's got pear, obviously, ginger, lemon, currant, and the lightest touch of balsamic sugar. So that's probably what the balsamic sugar, I'm smelling. But yeah, you get the pear. What else? A little bit of lemon. The ginger might be in the background, but mainly it's pear, balsamic sugar, and yeah, maybe that hint of lemon to kind of brighten it up. But I love it. It's awesome. Like, it's not something I'm wearing on a date, but I would definitely rock this to, like, you know, Thanksgiving. That's what I'll do, you know? It's pretty awesome. But yeah, let's get into it. Already 4 minutes in without lathering. So we're just gonna load heavy. And this is in the Excelsior base, not the soft heart that I've typically been using lately. I did get the Ferox. I wasn't as crazy. Wow, it's opening up a little bit. I wasn't as crazy about the Ferox scent or Leviathan. I've tried the Leviathan samples before, and everyone and their mothers hopped on that scent, and I wasn't about it. To me, the coffee and the leather were not strong enough, and it smelled too soapy, but that's just my opinion. We're just loading it like we hate it because this knot has proven difficult for me to lather with in the past. So we'll see how that goes. All right, we should be good, right? All right. Oh, I forgot to apply the pre-shave. Yeah, we're going back to the grooming department. I'm having fun testing this out because I've been wanting it for a while. Okay, we'll put this much. It's very interesting how to applicate this because it's like a thick putty. I kind of wish Mo included instructions, although it's not rocket science. I'm probably doing it right, but it's just different than any other pre-shave that I've encountered, so I'm not really complaining. My current favorite pre-shave to date, I would have to say, is probably A&E Slick Stick. The applicator is pretty awesome, and it's got fantastic ingredients. It adds to the post-shave. Super slick, obviously. It just works. PAA, the CK6 pre-shave is pretty good too. It's up there. All right, I think we're good. I mean, we are working with Excelsior, so one of the industry's top bases. Cool. Let me just close this up a little bit. All right, cool. Yeah, this stuff is slick. I'm not gonna lie. Will's scents are kind of known to come to life once you start lathering it, but for the most part, this time I noticed that from the puck, it was already pretty strong, and you could pick up a lot of the scent notes. So yeah, so the lather's coming together a little bit better than before. With Excelsior, you just gotta keep gradually adding water. Those CDB dude shaving videos are pretty funny about the king of clown fruit. I thought they were pretty hilarious. Okay, cool. Just gonna keep working it. I probably could have loaded it a little heavier even, because for the amount of loading I did, I kind of wanted it a little bit thicker. I wanted it thicker so I could hydrate it to my liking. Hold on, I'm just cleaning off the puck here. We do got some good stuff on here. Okay, cool. And for the first time, I'm gonna be using Barrister and Mann's balm, aftershave balm. I've never used it before. No idea how that's gonna go. Oops. Here we go. All right, nice. So yeah, you can produce. I was a little bit harsh on the V10 in my review. I don't really retract anything I said. I just said it took a little bit longer to lather than other brushes, that's all. Not necessarily a bad thing, just including it. I freaking love this scent, guys. It's just like, it's perfect for the fall. Like, it's under the radar, is what I'm saying. Everyone hopped on Leviathan, and I'm loving this. Not that you can't like both, but I feel like everyone just bought Leviathan instead and kind of skipped out on this, but I'm loving this. Speaking of Pear, though, I've never tried Asian Pear from Oriana Evans. That's the only Pear scent I could think of right now, besides this one. I mean, that's been around for a while, of course. But, all right, we're pretty much done lathering. Sorry it took a while. I want to give this razor the best shot it has. on its first use. But I think it's cool. 36 grams, aluminum. It's different than all the stainless steel razors I'm used to. All right, let's clean it up a little bit. Okay. All right. Where's the razor? Sorry, this stuff is super slick. I gotta just, there you go. All right, first pass. Wow, it doesn't feel aggressive at all. We're working on 24 hours of growth. It feels kind of nice. I like it so far. It's almost kind of like the carve. It's like a pinch. It's like a pinch of blade feel. But the thing I noticed right away is the angle is super intuitive. You know, I wouldn't mind if more razor manufacturers did this slope slanted look. You know, it just makes finding the angle so much easier. That's just my 2 cents though. Not everyone might agree. I'll speak more about the efficiency against the grain. So you get the blade feel, but the razor still feels very safe. Like you don't feel like you're gonna get cut, which I kind of like. Certain razors, like the carbon for me, it felt like I was gonna get a cut if I wasn't on my game with the angle and the pressure, and I actually did get cut many times with that razor. Still a fantastic razor, but it's just not for me, which is why I sold it. But it's interesting, when they were marketing this razor, I was reading up on it just a little bit. They said it has absolute tight tolerances. And you know, they looked at everything between the head geometry, the blade gap, the blade angle. And I've never heard of these guys, but so far so good. Kind of just lining myself up here. A couple months ago, I told myself I wouldn't buy any more soaps in the Excelsior base, but like I just can't resist. I just can't. All right, first pass is almost done. All right, cool. I'm just gonna feel around here. Pretty good so far. Hard to tell on the first pass, but all right, let's get into it. Sorry, this might be a little bit of a longer video. Such is always the case when I'm reviewing or trying out new products. Okay. Nice. I found the water band to be higher, a little bit higher on soft hurt, but still a fantastic base right here. I think why I appreciate this scent so much is because it's not so gourmandish as like some other scents. Like, I don't know, like, you know, anything super fruity, super sweet, super fruity. Sometimes you want something a little bit more balanced, you know? Like I thought this scent was well blended. It just reminds me of like spending time with family on Thanksgiving, you know? Literally. Yeah, so this actually can take the water. You just got to work it in. Yeah. All right, cool. Awesome. Sorry, I'm still trying to clean. All right, second pass. I will say off the bat, it's refreshing to use such a lightweight razor after using so many heavy ones. Adjusting, like I have a titanium razor. Adjusting to it was like weird. But once I got used to that, and then when I picked up aluminum just now, it feels more natural than it did before. In my opinion, I believe the weight can add to the aggression because unless you're careful, you could be adding more pressure than you realize. Decent audio feedback. The blade does feel pretty solid in there for an aluminum so far. Okay. Yeah, so Will went over to his bombs due to lack of materials or increasing cost for alcohol. So hopefully he brings those splashes back. Man, it feels nice. Yo, I'm digging this razor, guys. It's got, how did I get soap in my ear? Oh my god. I got a crap ton of soap in my ear. Freaking B10 flinging all over. Alright. Yeah, it feels pretty good. Like, the efficiency is not bad. Alright, so it's not the smoothest razor in the world, but it's plenty smooth, you know? It's just different. I'm curious to see how it would feel with the Astra. Might be smoother with the Astra, but maybe less efficient. I don't know. Pretty good, guys, so far. Do the last pass. Okay. I think I would have appreciated this mount more if I got a 26 millimeter because I didn't realize how dense it would be. Because of its density, it doesn't even bloom too crazy. It just feels like a 29 millimeter, almost a 30. And I'm just not used to that. This sentence is awesome. Like, I promise you, I'm not trying to hype it up. And you might very well get this and hate it, but I dig it. I dig it. I think I'd have to say Seville or Vespers might be my favorite Barrister and Mann scent. But Seville, I feel like, is not that strong. Like, the scent could be stronger. Yeah. If it was like a stronger scent strength, that soap would literally be perfect. But some people don't like that, and you know, if you put too much fragrance oil, it can result in irritation. Yeah, I gotta find out if this is the mild or the aggressive one because I'm just curious, but this kind of feels like mid-aggressive. It's like, I would put it at like a 5. It's not like crazy aggressive, but it's not super mild either. Like, it's more aggressive than the Mercor, but less aggressive than, I don't know. It's kind of like, I'd say it's as aggressive as like the Tatara Nadachi hybrid, maybe. Yeah. Nice. I did get one cut here, but I kind of overshaved in that area. What I like is throughout the whole shave, I didn't have to worry about the angle. Which is, sorry, I got a phone call. I was saying I like throughout this shave, how throughout the shave I didn't have to worry about the angle at all. Kind of just happened naturally. Same way the Blackbird is. Even though it's a different shaving experience, the Blackbird has more blade feel. Maybe just tad, yeah, a little bit more efficient. But this, like, I would never, I can't really class this as inefficient. I'd say maybe average or just over. Kind of reminds me of the same efficiency the H&S 075 had a couple days ago. About the same. Like, it took the same amount of passes and kind of cleanups to kind of get to the same result. Yeah, we're pretty good. Hold on. Lather channels seem to rinse easily. Yeah. I mean, if you're asking me if I would take this over a DE89 or a 34C, I think the answer is yes. It's only $10 more. It's $50. It's more durable. The black is cool. Zero issues with grip, and I just find the angle more intuitive. It is a little bit more aggressive than those razors, but it's not overly aggressive. So, I don't know. I might try this again with the Astra later in the week, see how that goes. But, so far so good, guys. I'm gonna do a little bit of a cleanup. Actually, we're at like, what, close to 25 minutes. I'm just gonna rinse and apply the balm at that point. All right, I'm back. Sorry, my video's all over the place. It's a work in progress. But yeah, we'll try this out. I'm just reading the ingredients. It's got squalane, which is like olive oil. It's pretty nice. A lot of stuff I don't even know. Jojoba, allantoin. Anything that sticks out to me, I'll kind of call out. Yeah, the rest is like a bunch of gibberish at this point. Off camera, I went against the grain on my lip, which I never do, and it kind of feels weird, like a little irritating. Okay, yeah. So I don't know how you're supposed to apply this. Wow, fragrance comes through pretty nicely on the balm. For a balm, it has pretty good scent strength. Not bad, Will. Not bad. Feels pretty good on the face. Protective. Scent is just freaking awesome. It might be tied for my favorite Barrister and Mann. But I might be suffering a case of recency because I just acquired it. I just smelled it. It's my favorite. Ask me again in 3 months, you know? But yeah, awesome shave, guys. So We went with Frankly My Pear, new seasonal autumn release, grooming department, pre-shave, the new Henson razor by Henson Shaving from a Canadian artisan. Pretty solid. I want to try it again with the Astra and see if it's a little bit smoother with the same efficiency. We'll see how it goes. Sometimes for a certain razor, you got to find that right blade. And then for the brush, of course, we use the Turn and Shave Declaration B10. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one.